Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about the Minecraft Live 2023 trailer. Specifically, this part right here. For the whole trailer, it pretty much emphasized the last update, which is 1.20, with the cherry blossoms, all the new mobs, that stuff. But then suddenly, it pans to the warden and the deep dark portal, as you can see in the top left here. And I just thought it was so unusual that they would randomly put emphasis on these features which were added about 2 or 3 versions ago. So I was wondering, why on earth did they do that? And then it came to me that this can only be for one reason. Because this stuff is getting updated in the next version. That's the only way. And then that got me thinking, so what could they actually add? Today we're going to check out something that could possibly be added into vanilla Minecraft in the next version. So this warden's portal was something that was added in the 1.19 update. So this is what's actually in vanilla right now. We have this portal and it doesn't do anything at the moment. You can't light it, it doesn't go anywhere, nothing like that. However, with this mod, it gives us the ability to be able to light the portal. So I believe what they could do in the future is something similar to this mod, where if you defeat the warden, it will then unlock this portal or give you an item to unlock the portal. So for example, what this mod does is once you defeat the warden, it will drop this, which is a Heart of the Deep, and you can use this on the portal to ignite it. And then we can go to the next dimension. And this is what the other dimension looks like. This is called the Other Side, and it's essentially a 4th dimension in Minecraft. And as we all know, we've only had 3 dimensions in Minecraft for a very long time. The end was added in like 2011 or something, 2010, I can't even remember, it was so long ago. Now, a 4th dimension would be an absolute game changer. And this mod does it very, very well. This is actually a very cool dimension. Kind of mimics the ancient city a little bit, but with a lot more detail, a lot more natural generation and stuff. It's basically just a gigantic cave, and it's also got its own biomes generated and stuff. It's very, very sick, actually. So these are the 3 biomes at the moment. We have the overcast columns, we have the echoing forest is the purple, and then we have the regular deeplands is the kind of more standard one, the deep dark kind of looking biome. And this mod also introduces some new gear and stuff. So there's the warden sword, which can be crafted using a smithing table. You add the smithing template for the warden upgrade to a netherite sword with a reinforced echo shard, and that will give you the warden sword. And we have this little guy over here. So this is like a mini warden basically. It's a shattered spawn egg. So a shattered is like a very kind of mini tiny warden. A lot less HP, a lot less tanky than the warden. The warden itself is just ridiculous. So yeah, he's not quite as strong. But I would like to believe that Mojang would do something like this with the new dimension, where they have it as the warden as being like this super, super powerful version of whatever dimension he comes from. He's like the elite enforcer from his dimension, and he kind of guards the portal so no one from the other world can come to his world. That's what I like to believe. It's a warden because, you know, wardens are like they're guarding stuff, guarding prisoners usually, stuff like that. So he's kind of guarding the portal in the ancient city so that no one from the overworld can come to the other side, this dimension. So we'll check out a few of the mobs that we could potentially see in this. It's unlikely that all of these exactly would be added. It's very, very unlikely. But we could maybe see potentially one of them even. So this one is the Stalker, and he's like, he's a very tall version of the Warden, but he's not quite as strong. Again, the Warden is much stronger than most of these. Again, they are set off by movement, so as you can see, I'm running around making noise, and that triggers them. So if I didn't make any noise at all, this guy wouldn't be able to snap onto me or whatever. But yeah, he kind of has like almost the same HP as the Warden, I think, that one. This guy only triggers if you get near him, so just kind of be aware on the ground if you see one. The Shattered, we already saw. This guy, again, is triggered by movement on the ground or like any noises, anything, this vibrations, basically. And we can take him out pretty easily, not as much HP as the Warden. The Snapper is this little guy. He looks very similar to, if any of you remember the mob vote from like 2018, I believe it was, or something. There was 4 mobs that were allowed to be voted on, and this was one of them, but it was a lot bigger, I think, in the actual mob vote. But it was basically like this mob that hid in the ground, and he peeked out of the ground to chew up any targets that came over him. And this is the Skullcal Leech. Again, once you like kind of walk near it, it will be set off, and it's just a very, very small, it's like a silverfish in this dimension, basically. So yeah, none of these mobs are quite as strong as the Warden, actually, I don't believe. Maybe the Worm, but the most tanky one would be the Stalker, definitely, this guy right here. But even he isn't as strong as the regular Warden. The regular Warden is kind of the elite of this dimension, I would say. None of the rest of the mobs kind of compare to him. So yeah, I just thought this was worth discussing because I was like, why else would they feature it randomly in the Minecraft Live trailer alongside all the new features from the last update, and just randomly throw in this like content like the warden and the portal and stuff from a few versions ago. It just doesn't make sense to me. So I think that's a small teaser for what's coming up, especially because they gave the warden a little cinematic too. There's no way it doesn't have something to do with the next update. So yeah, this was just like hypothesizing and stuff. I will link this mod down below so you can check it out for yourself if you want to. It's a very nice addition to just regular 1.20 because it adds a new dimension. It's not like a super overpowered dimension or anything either. It's quite balanced actually. And the stuff it adds isn't like a big change from vanilla. It's like pretty decent gear, but not crazy or anything. And the dimension is literally just, if you want to go there, you can. It's just an extra option if you manage to defeat the warden. So yeah, that'll do it for this video. Just wanted to talk about that stuff real quick. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.